I'm Vanessa Ruck, the girl on a bike, and I'm a little bit calmer today than I was yesterday, mainly because of the support that I've been getting. If you haven't seen my previous videos in this series, check them out. I'm here in the middle of Wales, the deepest, darkest of Builth at the Central Welsh Showground, and I'm here to do my first proper UK rally event. Now, bowler setup is behind me. You can actually see in the corner all of the team are doing their morning briefing to make sure they're looking after us all correctly today, on the customers, everyone knows what's going on. I've just arrived and I have just had the best reception I've ever had at a motorcycle event ever. I rock up at the main gate and I'm in my Bowler Defender, fast roads, and the guy on the gate, super happy, big smile, comes on over and he's like, "Good morning, you must be racing a bowler. They're over there, darling, you can go straight on over and see your team." And I just like lit up inside. Now the reason I lit up is because so often I rock up at events. Red Bull Romaniacs was the worst for this. And I get judged by probably having blonde hair, maybe the fact that I've got really long natural eyelashes and the fact that I'm a small girl. And I get judged of the fact that I'm clearly not there to race or ride and that I should go over there to the other table where you get the pit crew pass or whatever. And I had this four-way back and forwards with the girl at Romaniacs being like, "No, I'm pretty sure I need to sign on." "Oh, no, love, you don't need to. Only your husband needs to. You can go over there and get your pit crew pass." And I'm like, "No, I need sign on. For my motorcycle and everything." No, only the riders need to sign on." Yes, I need to sign on, I'm riding. And they're like, it's really refreshing being somewhere where I'm immediately just recognised as someone here that's not going to be judged, perfectly capable to get in a car and head out on that racetrack. Now this video is going to be the behind the scenes of me doing my first UK rally round. There's going to be 150 plus cars herring it around about 155-mile course here at Builth Mid Wales. We're going to be going all the way across to the Sweet Lamb end of Wales. There's going to be special tests which are obviously timed, full road book, navigation, pace notes with my co-pilot Chris Cuming. I'm going to be in Big Boy, who you can see just over my shoulder there, the Defender 90 Bowler rally car. I had a bit of a breakdown yesterday in preparation for this, but I'm feeling a bit more confident today. I'm going to believe in myself, so let's meet the car. Bowler have a mega setup. They've got a generator, they've got catering, they've even got a toilet, which is very handy. I know you guys can pretty much pee anywhere, but it's a little bit more difficult for us girls. Anyway, so here's Big Boy, there he is. He's got a 2-litre turbocharged engine knocking out about 300 PS. He's got a massive tread monster BF Goodrich tyre setup. That's really important because it's your contact with the ground. On the inside, some key things that are probably worth mentioning is the fact that this is a full rally cockpit. So we've got the Cobra seats, you've got the 5-point harness, you've got the fire extinguisher systems, massive roll cage, all of that kind of stuff. But it is still a Defender from Land Rover, which means we also have Bluetooth connectivity for our phone for music. We have heating, which is going to be nice on colder rallies. We have air conditioning, bring on the summer sweating where we won't be in our rally car. Round to the back of the car is also worth mentioning. The spare wheel, which hopefully we won't need, but we've been trained as part of this program, so I know how to put that thing on and I can just about lift it up. It's actually lighter than my motorcycle, which is pretty cool. Now, if you want to know a bit more about the background and the sort of opportunity that Bowler are giving people here with the customer experience program, check out my previous video because that will give you a little bit more in depth. For now, I'm going to go and see if I can get a coffee. The times today are scrutineering and sign on. That's at 3 o'clock and that's going to be the main thing on my agenda as far as today's concerned, getting ready for tomorrow's race. We're currently in the process of trying to work out where the stickers go on a rally car. You'd think it'd be really easy because we have this whole car to work with, but there are like directions, but the directions aren't necessarily directions where you wouldn't get lost. Like there's room for interpretation, so we're also trying to work out where we want them in relation to like the fact that we've got the logo and my logo. Look, it's official. My logo's on the car. So we've got a big plate that goes on the side somewhere. We've got one that goes on the rear side window that is fluorescent. We've got one to go on the bonnet, one to go on the front windscreen, and one to go on the dash on the inside. It is sticker galore right now. Nails. I literally have just driven a bowler to go to the toilet, but it is chucking it down out there. Absolutely chucking it. There's Chris. Hey, now it is time to go and do scrutineering. And yeah, hopefully it's going to go really smoothly because Bowler have prepared the vehicle to the regulations that we need, which is all part of why this is so good for getting into rally, because I don't have a clue on all of the...
All ready to go?
Yeah,
Sorted.
car's ready to go. So let's go. Engine, are you ready for this noise? Cool, we're in the queue for scrutineering. Up ahead, they will be checking our car out.
Vanessa, what do you do when a lady sticks her head in the window and asks for £3,500?
You don't try and give her £3,500. Not that I have that much cash in my pocket. You rev your engine for the noise test. I was just like, what? What? It's not a very big window either. And she's like, you want £3,500 through here? We passed. We passed. We are the right volume, magnitude, raw power, rawness. We've got the good purr. So we are hiding in the back of the Bowler Beast, not the rally car, the road one, because it's like a gangster office environment. And we've got the pace notes. So with these rallies, you've got special stages and you can buy pace notes, which look like this, minus Chris's beautiful colouring in. And that helps you, I guess pace notes is exactly what it says on the tin. It's the sort of more detailed direction that's going to enable the navigator to help the driver keep a little bit more pace and drive a bit faster. But it's incredibly complex. If you hold that up and spin it around for the camera, this is what Chris is going to be reading to me as we're going along. There's a learning curve between us as a pair of what input I need. Obviously Chris has got to read this whilst going along, whilst feeling where we are on the course. Every time he looks up, he's potentially going to lose where he is on the piece of paper as well. I mean, this stuff is, there's a reason not everybody does rallying, because it's not simple. A learning that anyone can do rally, because we can all learn. Yeah, where's that steering wheel? The steering wheel is quite a good thing to show you. Because it's all abbreviated to make the post notes easy, we've got a steering wheel here, and this is basically showing us the names of the different types of corners, all the way through to a hairpin and an easy right and a square right and stuff. It's going to be a learning curve. Tomorrow we've got 7 stages. We'll do the first stage. We've only got 6 minutes between the stage 1 and stage 2. So we'll do a little bit of feedback, and then maybe after stage 2 and 3, we'll be able to have a little bit more of a what worked, what didn't work. And it's just a learning curve. The reality is I'm not here to podium. I'm here to make the finish line, and that's what we're going to do.
Get some miles under our belts.
Yeah. So I think next job for today is getting some dinner, getting an early night, and coming back ready to race tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Keen, looking forward to it.
see you in the morning. Bam! It is morning, and what a morning it is. Look at that sunrise. Today is race day. I've just come out of the hotel. Yes, people can sleep in these places in Wales. Absolutely incredible. It's time to get into the car. Got my race suit on already, and we're going to go and get to the showground, get some breakfast, race, calm my nerves, stop freaking out, and keep rubber side down for the day. That is the number one goal. Finish line and rubber side down. Morning! The nerves really are quite controlling. I feel as though motorsports can be quite masculine, quite macho, and actually there's a lot of emotion that goes behind getting into a car like this. And I think whether you're male or female, nerves, a bit of anticipation, adrenaline is all part of the game and part of the reason why we want to get in these cars. That adrenaline is addictive. But the roller coaster of emotions that I've had over the last couple of days is a little bit overwhelming. So 2 days ago, I was at Walters doing another training day with Bowler. Now I'm brand new to getting into four wheels. Traditionally, I'm a motorcycle rider, racer, do some really extreme stuff, but this is 2.3 tons, 300 horsepower, there's a roll cage, and if you put it in the wrong place, it's going to bite pretty hard. And I'm very aware of that as I come into this rallying. And while I've had a lot of incredible coaching and training, I've got a great navigator next to me, at the end of the day, I need to be doing the right thing with that throttle, brake, steering wheel, the position of the car. And it's quite nerve-wracking. Two days ago at Walters, it was really wet and snotty. We just had rain after rain after rain, and I kind of lost my confidence, not from having any kind of wobble, but just from being really overwhelmed as to how different it felt from a month ago when I got in the car for the first time. But through going out, doing more and more laps, 23 laps in total, my confidence built back up. And today, the sun's shining, the ground's wet, it's going to be all new conditions and terrain, but I know that I've been equipped with the right knowledge to go out and hopefully do this safely with a massive smile on my face. So for right now, I'm just trying to calm my nerves, believe in myself, and focus on what I need to do. And that is getting big boy to the finish line. I'm enjoying the luxuries of being in a car. I've got a coffee flask and a packet of crisps and cake in the car. On a motorbike, these would be like squished crumbs, and I certainly wouldn't take the weight of a coffee flask. It's quite luxurious. So we're about to kick off. We've got about an hour road liaison to the first stage, so we're not going to need to put our helmets and things on. There's an element of, when you're in a rally car on the road, you want to be saying to the world that you're not racing, and by having a helmet on you look like you're racing. Even if you're going 22 miles an hour through their village, if you've got a helmet on, you're racing. So we can be relaxed and comfortable. There we go, some crisps, sir.
Thank you very much.
Are you feeling ready?
I'm feeling ready.
Feeling ready. So I'm going to climb on board and then we better get to the start line.
Yes.
Woo! Home into the halfway point of the day, so we've got 1 hour service now. I think the first special sesh, I pretty much did it like I was going to go get some milk, a little bit slow, just trying to settle in, and then the next 3 special stages I feel like I got a little bit more aggressive, started to feel how the car was handling a little bit better, started braking later a bit harder, accelerating a little bit more, and building some confidence, and it felt really good. So my times, I think, we're going to be a little bit more competitive with each one. We've got 3 more special stages of the day and I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm just about to hand the car big boy over to the service crew. They're actually already in here working on it. They've got it hooked up to a laptop looking for any errors or faults, but from my side the car hasn't faltered at all. If anything, it's made me giggle because we went through water and it was like, wipers, I'm here, and it just does stuff. It knows what it's doing more than me. So great team. Bowler obviously have lunch for us in the paddock, so I'm going to get some lunch. I really need a pee as well. You can't just pull over and pee quite as easily in a rally car because it's quite a falafel going for a pee. You've got to take the Simpson harness off, which is holding my neck and my helmet. You've got to take the top of the suit off. You've got your bottom out. It's a right palaver. So anyway, I'm going to do that, have some lunch, and then we carry on racing. The sun's out. It does have sunshine in Wales. People, you skeptics that say it always rains, it doesn't. The scenery was amazing. I'm literally like buzzing high right now. It was epic. Yeah? It looks incredible. Absolutely destroying this food. We've had halloumi, chicken, salad, Greek and mint stuff, chips, refueling. Can't talk to any. So if you don't believe me how good the service is, he's cleaning the logos.
You're welcome.
So you come into the service pits and the bowler team basically take ownership of your car from you. The most important thing is the feedback from the driver and the navigator. Have we had any issues? Have we had any feelings that don't feel right? Any vibrations, any errors, etc. coming up? They're going to take that information as a first step, but they're then also going to look at the car completely as a whole. So they plug in a computer, look at the electronics, and they give the car a full once up. Before I was even out of the car, it was up on jacks, and they're going to be inspecting things like wheel bearings, the bush rods. You can see he's in the engine checking for bolts. They all have a smile on their face as well, which is really good. Things like tyre wear. I have actually got a little bit too much wear on one of my tyres from the morning, so I've got a fresh one for the afternoon. But they're basically taking the car, giving it a once over so that you've got the confidence when you go back out to know that the car isn't going to be the issue. It's all the driver. Got a group of troublemakers here.
Look who's talking.
Oh, I'm being super well behaved. I've just been to a pee in a portaloo instead of in a bush. Being very civilised. So we are, I don't know, 300 metres from the start line. It's just round the corner, up round there, and that will be our special stage number 5. So we've got 3 more today. We've got, yeah, you feeling good?
Amazing.
Amazing. And then we'll be getting the focus on. Positive input. I'm not allowed to cruise. I've got to brake, or I've got to accelerate, or turn.
Or all 3.
Oh, don't complicate it. 3? Next time. Back to the finish line. Woohoo! Quite big.
Quite big.
Like the best day ever. How did the rest of the day go? Built confidence, trust with the nav, feeling of the car. We had some fresh tyres on, which I guess always helps, but I just built confidence. Really positive input from the training that I've had. Braking, accelerating or cornering, nothing else, so no coasting and just being a bit more aggressive with the driving, and it all paid off. It felt absolutely amazing. Each one, I was closing the gap and the team, 8 seconds, come here. Oh, he got the
Next
first.
time.
Next time. You gotta watch out, watch out. 8 seconds. So I'm pretty chuffed, I'm gonna show you. Running away. So happy. So I came second in class overall, and as someone who's come literally straight into rally, this is my 5th day ever in a car, but I've gone through the Bowler customer experience training me up, and so to be able to come home from that for my first UK rally round, I am absolutely buzzing. I don't want to get out of the car. Apparently I have to leave it though, but I will see it at the next round in Scotland.